Hi, I'm Chris Johnson. I'm going to be covering vocal technique.
My name is Lynn Hilton. I'm looking at vocal health.
I'm Steve Giles and I'm going to be talking about nutrition and lifestyle.
My name is Joshua Alamu and I'm talking about vocal style.
And together we are
The V-Team. I'm going to get quite dramatic in this one. This one is the #1 voice killer, pulling chest. Now I know that was a bit dramatic, but if a professional singer is pulling chest, it does make the return to the office job more of a sad possibility. Now, what is pulling chest? Well, it has a complicated scientific explanation, but I'm going to keep it simple for this one, okay? In the bottom part of the voice, we have one setting in the voice and the vocal muscles. And in the top part of the voice, we have another setting. Now, if we move between the bottom and the top part of our voice in songs, the settings need to change from these to these as we go up. In pulling chest and other vocal problems, achieving that change in settings isn't quite happening right, so the voice starts to do funny things to try and hold you together. You can hear this by an increase in volume, an increase in that yelly sort of quality, and quite often you can hear and see the effects of strain on the voice. A little bit like this. I would catch a grenade for ya! You hear the yell, and we have all sounded like that at some point or another. Now, all that effort is kind of coming in because the voice feels unstable because the settings aren't changing in the right way. Now, the problem with this is that if this goes on for too long during the gig, for instance, you can get puffed out pretty quickly and maybe not be able to finish the gig. It might even take you a couple of days to recover from that problem because the vocal cords get a bit battered and kind of swell up. Now, long-term issues can occur from this. This is why we call it the #1 voice killer, because repeated pulling chest can cause nodules, which are vocal cord scarring essentially, and even vocal hemorrhaging, which is bleeding, by the way. And we definitely don't want any of that. So, from time to time, with a teacher, check your singing, check your tone for those kind of sounds, because we don't want you having a vocal meltdown. But in part 2 of this video, we'll look at some techniques that you can apply to break this habit and keep you singing for longer.